welcome right back to where we left off in some Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment. We're in deep. This shit's crazy. Surrounding secret was an important discovery, a metaphorical bomb. Could use it as a powerful means of annihilating anyone who stood his way, that he alone might take the fame. Okay. Which leads to motive paranoia. Garrow's suffering was too great after surrounding his grand discovery. Garrow lived in fear of the mythic curse. I mean, it makes sense. I do think that it was Garrow with the silver knife. That's me personally, though. I still don't know why the fucking champagne is there. Okay, so we have to find a way out. Which I believe... Fuck. I need to switch back to Watson. And use the second lever. Because we have to get Watson out, if I remember correctly. Which... I don't know which one it was. Okay. So now, switch to Washington. Activate whatever this one is, maybe? Yeah. And then use that right here to get Watson out. Okay. Then we run across here. Oh shit. Hold on. How do I do this? So what does this one open? I don't know how to do this. Because we have to stay in here and use, I think it was this first one, to open up that. So I don't know how Watson is supposed to get out. Confused. So if I use this now, it opens up that. But it doesn't help me in any way.
This mechanism seems inactive. Most likely the door it can...
Deactivate that. I do not know right now. I'm very confused. I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to get one of you guys out to keep going through that door. Because that unlocks that. You know what I mean? So then, I think it was it this first one? The first one is going to open that far door, okay? And then this one... This one unlocks the gate behind him again. which locks him over there, though. And then that opens the entrance, but fucking Holmes is stuck over here. And what does the middle one open? I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand. I'm so fucking confused. I'm so confused. Oh wait! I think I just accidentally did it. And then now I go and... was it this one? Okay, I just accidentally did it. What if I just left him? And I'm gonna assume that this is gonna open it. Cool. I mean, cool. I guessed for most of it, but it worked out in the end. Yeah, I got very, very confused there. So we don't have any more evidence, so I don't know what to do. It says search the tunnels. Search the tunnels. So what, go back to the fridge or whatever? I mean, I guess we could do that. I just don't think there's anything else down there. I could have missed something though, or there could be something new. Because right now we only can choose Garrow or whatever as the killer. And I feel like there should be more than just him as the killer, at least in terms of options. I mean, I undoubtedly think it is him, but I'm gonna go in the tunnels anyway, just because it feels weird that... I mean, and there's bubbles that don't connect to anything right now, so that we're definitely missing something.
A sack of crude salt.
Okay, so that gave us a whole new deduction again. Salt. Champagne. Glass plate negative, okay. So that leads to ice trial. Someone was experimenting with the Roman method of ice production. Yes. Which leads to create an ice knife. Check if an ice knife can be created with the materials found. So this is leading to a whole new fucking thing now. Okay. So this mold can be used to create an ice reproduction. So this is a whole nother thing now. But the ice one is harder to determine than the silver, because the ice one would mean that whoever is in that picture with him is the killer, I guess, maybe. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to think. I don't fucking know. Shit. So what do I do?
If I wish to shape the ice knife, then I need to pour water inside the mold.
Water. Pour.
Ice, salt, and then the mixing. It should be elementary. We need to reach minus 20 degrees Celsius to fully freeze the water inside the mold. Before beginning, I must remember that I have enough ice and salt for no more than 4 attempts. A block of ice. I have only to use my ice pick. Ice, salt, and then the mixing. It should be elementary. We need to reach minus 20 degrees Celsius to fully freeze the water inside the mold.
Holmes, look. The temperature is
How do I fucking start it? So it's at 0 right now. I need to add more salt.
A block of ice. I have only to use...
Yeah, I fucking know. Add more ice. Dude, why can't I... Oh, I have to fucking pick more
Ice.
ice, huh?
Ice. It's empty.
I fucked up. Reset. So, we're gonna want 2 ice.
If I...
So we're gonna want 2 ice and then 1
Ice.
salt.
Before begin...
I think. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Holmes, look. The temperature...
Okay. And then we're gonna add salt. Add more salt. We're gonna add more ice. Add more and more salt. That's everything. Ah, go fuck yourself.
It's
I'm just gonna hit skip.
an ice knife. A surprising and yet a very brilliant idea.
It's the perfect weapon. It enables one to kill a man and then it melts. The only trace it leaves is a small puddle on the ground.
Which explains the fucking water. Ice weapon champagne. This also makes sense. So, ice weapon. Which would mean that it is an unexplained clue, which would result in the ice knife being the weapon, which would also result in Garrow using an ice knife. Killed Sir Rodney in a fit of obsession due to his intense nervous state. The only way to ease his suffering was to perform a ritual killing. He used an ice-made reproduction of the golden knife. Absolve. Send him to Santorum for condemn. I'm gonna hit absolve just because we're kind of going down that route of being somewhat nice. But I'm gonna say ice just because it came up so late. But it probably was silver. But I'm just gonna say ice. I'm gonna go with ice. See what happens. But it's probably not ice. So we'll see. See how the end goes.
Mr. Garrow, allow me to introduce you to Dr. Watson.
Mr. Garrow, please do not be alarmed. We only wish to help you. You were under an intolerable stress, but it's over now.
What?
I can attest that your medication affected your judgment. You will not recall, but it caused you to temporarily lose control.
Did I? Are you saying I killed Sir Rodney?
I am afraid so. For as my doctor will persist in reminding me every single day, drugs can be harmful. You developed a malevolent obsession with Sir Rodney. You believed him to be unworthy, sacrilegious.
Oh,
Do not distress yourself. Prison is clearly not a suitable environment for you.
what is my environment then?
You're suffering from an acute form of melancholia, but you can and will be cured. All you need is rest and detoxification. I will take care of every detail.
Fuck. Okay, so then it must have been him with the fucking silver knife, I guess. I mean, it is him, right? I didn't see the option for anyone else to be the killer. So I think it's him, but I think it's the silver knife, I guess. Which is initially what I expected. I just picked this ice knife, like I said, because it was so late in the end there that it kind of just somewhat made sense. But that makes sense that it's the steam moisture, and the motive is paranoia, and that leads to him. We're still going to absolve him though, because I need to get the best moral ranking I can, which I think is I just need to absolve them every time, and that'll give me the best ranking for that personality. Because I'm trying to have most of the platinum done by the time I beat the game instead of having to replay it like 2 or 3 times. I already have to do the first like 2 cases like
Mr. Gatto, allow me to introduce you to Dr. Watson.
Dialogue.
Did I? Are you saying I killed Sir Rodney?
You developed a malevolent obsession with Sir Rodney. You believed him to be unworthy, sacrilegious.
Oh,
So was that correct? What? That was fucking wrong. Shit. So there's something I'm not seeing then. So it wasn't him with the silver knife or the ice knife. But we have all the clues. So I don't know. We have all the clues. Is there an option for it to be someone else? I'm just not seeing it. Steam moisture method, silver knife. Yes, okay. So right here, I go to Garrow's weakness, which results in all these being red. Bilkorn's humiliation, which results in him being the killer. Vengeance. Methods, silver knife. We'll try it. We will also absolve him. We'll try that one, though. That one might work. Might not. I just genuinely don't know at this point. If not, I mean, I don't know. This one doesn't make sense to me, though, because if he killed him, it kind of just hurts him, and more than likely results in him not being able
Mr. Holmes,
fucking
what happened?
research.
This.
Is that the golden knife? How?
Oh my
I
God.
also like to dig, you see, Mr. Blinkhorn. One never knows what one might find. Occasionally, remarkable rarities, such as this. The thrill of the discovery, and one's own enhanced reputation. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, are you suggesting that...
I am not suggesting anything. I know. You found the knife. You are an intelligent man.
I
The
know.
ghost knife shall remain one
It
of the
has to be
most
the silver
ingenious
knife, though, for
constructions
sure.
I have seen in my career. I do assure you.
I don't understand.
Yes, you do. I am praising your performance. Your perfect murder.
What? Wait, are you accusing me of murder? No, I deny it.
Mr. Blinkhorn, it is no use to deny it. I know the truth. You had no choice. Because it was you who found the golden knife, and therefore you had to be the murderer. Sir Rodney was determined to receive all the credit for the find, when in fact it was your work. He would have crushed you to be sure that you could never tell the truth. but I uphold the truth, and
I don't
I
think
will
it's
tell
the
it.
rich guy.
What do you mean? That you will save me?
As much as I hate
What
the
I
rich
mean
guy, I
is
don't
that
think
you
it's-
deserve a second chance.
And the way he's
I shall be
talking,
following your career with the
I got it
keenest
right this
interest,
time.
Mr. Blinkhorn. Farewell.
I think it's right. Ah, fuck you. God damn it. I want to get it right. So, I don't. Is it him with the ice? I don't think it's him with the ice. I think it's the silver. We could try it with the ice real quick, but I don't think it's the one with the ice. This is taking so much longer than I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to be like 10 minutes and then we were done with the case and fucking move on to the next one. Okay, so I'm gonna change it to ice weapon then. And leave it at vengeance. We'll try that. And if it's not that, I think we can make it be the rich guy, but the rich guy makes even less sense than this fucking guy. I really thought it was Garo, or Garo, whatever his name was. But now I'm just fucking confused. So the dialogue's gonna be the same, it's the same person. So I can skip through it just like I did with the other one. But, fuck. It sucks too.
Mr. Holmes, what happened?
It doesn't let you skip, and then it randomly does.
This. I also like
See,
to
I can't
dig,
skip any
you
of
see,
this.
Mr. Blinkhorn. One never knows what one might find. Occasionally, remarkable rarities, such as this.
Well, are you suggesting that...
Can't
I
skip
am not
again.
suggesting anything. I know. You found the knife. You are an intelligent man. The ghost...
I don't understand.
There we go. Let's go. It's him with the ice knife. Hidden Samaritan personality ranking. So I think we're still heading in the right direction. Got a trophy. Received 3 messages from whom you could. Oh, because we got halfway through the game. Because there's only 6 cases. So that was the 3rd case. That leaves 3 more. Yeah, so fuck. I mean, that one fucked me up. I was genuinely confused there at the end on who was the actual killer. I'm glad I checked, though. It sucks that it took fucking 3
Not a
times,
word.
but-
Into your clothes and come. I'll wait for you in the sitting room. I've just received a note from Inspector Lestrade, a letter from the suburbs. He is in need of my presence. Whenever he has asked for my assistance, it has always turned out to be entirely justified. I fancy that every one of his cases has found its way into your collection.
Yes, they all seem worthy of...
However, I regret your fatal habit of looking at everything from the point of view of a story instead of a scientific exercise.
Oh, Holmes, you...
I beg your pardon, I digress. It would be much better to examine this letter than to try to convince you. I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
So we got... We're doing good, I guess. We found all the clues on every single one of them too, which is good. Then we got the silver knife. Why couldn't we get to keep the gold knife?
The letter is on the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
What fucking table, you dick? Oh, this table. Baker Street, London, Sherlock Holmes.
A wax seal with the monogram E.B.
Don't know who EB is.
The Brackenstall family coat of arms.
Fucking open it.
I can tell from Lestrade's handwriting that he was in a hurry when he wrote this letter.
My dear Mr. Holmes, I should be very glad of your immediate assistance in what promises to be the most remarkable case. It is something quite in your line, except for releasing the lady. I will see that everything is kept exactly as I have found it, but I beg you not to lose an instant, as it is difficult to leave Sir Eustace there. Yours faithfully, Inspector Lestrade.
So, what is it, Holmes?
Promising, as always, it appears to be a case of murder.
So you believe that Sir Eustace is dead?
I should say so. Lestrade wouldn't have sent for me for less. His writing shows considerable agitation, and he is not an emotional man. These people belong to high society. The quality of the writing paper, the EB monogram, their coat of arms. The crime was committed before midnight.
Holmes, how can you possibly tell?
Well, it is all thanks to Lestrade. He wrote his letter at 3:30 in the morning. Imagine the chain of events before that. The local police had to be called in. Scotland Yard was notified. Lestrade himself had to make haste there, and finally compose the letter he sent to me. All of that makes for a fair night's work.
It makes sense. Lestrade also speaks of the woman he released.
That seems to indicate that she had been held somewhere during the crime. Much time has been wasted. Let us find a cab and go to Abbey Grange immediately. I live in hope of an interesting morning.
Alright, let's head out there. Abbey Grange. Yeah, so that last case was really cool. I didn't expect to like it way more than the train case, but I did. I really did. It was unique, to say the least. But, I mean, who knows? It could keep being banger after banger, you know, and just keep building up.
Ah, Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson, here you are. I'm very glad that you have come, but perhaps I should not have troubled you after all.
And why is that?
Lady Brackenstall has come to her senses, and she has given so clear an account of the affair that there is not much left for us to do. You remember that Lewisham gang of burglars?
What, the three Randalls?
Exactly. The father and two sons. It's their work. They stole a silver service, which is of great value.
Sir Eustace Brackenstall is dead, then?
Yes. His head was knocked in with his own poker.
A violent act of aggression.
Yes, the poor lady. She has had a most dreadful experience. She was assaulted and tied to a chair. But I think that you would best see her and hear her account of the facts. She's in the morning room with her maid, Teresa Wright.
Where is the body of the deceased?
In the dining room. We haven't touched anything.
All right, I'm going to examine it.
Very good, Watson. Lord Ramsay Brackenstall.
Okay, I guess we're gonna go talk to her.
Sir Warthen Brackenstall.
Alright, this way.
Ladies, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting Inspector Lestrade in this
She's
investigation.
got her teeth knocked out.
Mr. Holmes, I am the wife of Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
Nah,
We were
she
married
still has all
only
her
a
teeth,
year
I
ago.
guess.
I am sorry for your loss. Please accept my deepest condolences.
I suppose that it is no use my attempting to conceal that our marriage has not been a happy one. I fear that all would tell you that, even if I were to attempt to deny it.
Alright, so you got beat to shit. Obvious sign there. Okay. Oh, right there. Pale cheeks, okay. Gold brooch, kangaroo and emu, Australian origin. Elegant dress, okay. Old bruises, so she's been getting beat on the regular, okay. And then a wedding ring. What
Can you
happened last
describe to me the events of yesterday evening?
Is it really necessary? I have already told Inspector Lestrade all that happened.
Yes, madam, it is.
I will tell you then. Sir Eustace retired about 10:30. I sat in this room until after 11, absorbed in a book. Before I went upstairs, I entered the dining room to fetch a candle and, oh God,
Please, go on.
as I approached the French window, I found myself face to face with an elderly, broad-shouldered man who had just stepped into the room. Close behind the first man, I saw two others. One of them struck me a savage blow with his fist. and felled me unconscious to the ground.
And then?
When I came to myself, I found that they had secured me tightly to a dining room chair. It was at that instant my unfortunate husband entered the room.
He fought with the intruders?
Yes, I think he had heard them, for he was holding his stick. But they were 3, and he eventually succumbed. One of them, the elder one, struck him a terrible blow with the poker. I fainted once more. When I opened my eyes, they had withdrawn. Then my brave Teresa came to my assistance.
Did these 3 villains steal anything?
Yes, I found that they had taken the silver from the sideboard, but you can see for yourself in the dining room.
You mentioned that your marriage was not a happy one. Was there anything specific that was troubling you?
He was not a nice man when he was drunk, and he suffered from dark moods, but nothing else.
The bruises on your hands are at least 1 week old. Your husband caused those bruises?
Oh, do you? Yes, he did. He was very angry at the time. Out of control. Again. Sir Eustace was a drunkard. To be tied to such a man for life is worse than death.
Your ladyship?
Okay. Some notes on the table, newspaper.
The description of the Randall gang provided by Lady Brackenstall is identical to the one in the Times article.
Could that be on purpose, like a setup?
A trapper's hut.
Small table. Got a photograph
This
here.
photograph of Lady Brackenstall and her maid Teresa was taken at a port, but which one?
Rock.
So the lady and her maid came from Australia a year and a half ago on this ship.
Okay. Good to know. Can't believe we just took her whole ass picture. But okay. Why did it want me to do this? Oh, right there.
These scratches are most definitely made by the picture frame.
So
This is Sir Eustace's safe. There may be something important inside. I must ask Lady Brackenstall to open it.
Okay.
Lady Brackenstall, could you open this wall safe?
No, it is my husband's safe. I do not know the combination.
We have to open it. Your ladyship?
Of course she doesn't know how to fuck to open it.
Let us try to open this safe. This safe can be cracked. I only have to pay attention. The dial will vibrate when it is set to the correct number.
Oh, I'm dumb. I was waiting for the controller to vibrate, but the dial in the middle is gonna vibrate. Voila. Medical report. Sir Eustace, your current physical and mental state is of great concern. There are several signs of hepatic decomposition. The last time that we met, your eyes were bloodshot and your skin was tinged with yellow. There's a particular odor from your breath that is common in those suffering from liver damage. Then there are lung abscesses that we have discussed. The leg cramps you get. The leg cramps you have described to me are caused by an alteration to the nervous system, which in turn is caused by an excess of alcohol. That includes the tremors. Your liver seemed excessively hard at the time of your examination, which is a sign of evolving cirrhosis. There are also signs of ascites, fluid in the peritoneal cavity, which are evident with your swollen stomach. The pain beneath your left rib indicates a pancreatic malady, which may lead to fatal inflammatory pancreatitis. Your condition may pose a risk to others. Your excessive alcohol consumption lowers your self-control and heightens your aggression. I'm available to help you with this problem. There are a number of treatment options.
Antique coins, possibly of value, but they're scattered without care. It is common practice to keep one's valuables in a safe behind a painting. It should not really pose a challenge for a criminal.
Yeah, they left a lot of money there. So, we did get a deduction. So, from Randalls are well known, criminals identified, Randalls are well known. Randall's blamed, Randall gang. The testimony's evidence match and point to the Randall gang. The robbery was fake and the whole story invented in order to blame Seth and the Randalls. We don't know just yet. Criminal, nope. None of these go together. Okay. Just making sure. Let's see if we can talk to this Teresa. Yes, we can.
Teresa, I would like to hear your testimony.
Certainly, sir.
Why did she talk like that, dumb bitch? Alright, let's look at her eyes. Wrinkles. Working hands, handkerchief. Caring. Oh, the last thing was right there. Oh, it's the stain. Coffee stain. Okay, last night.
As I sat by my bedroom window, I saw 3 men in the moonlight down by the lodge gate. But I thought nothing of it at the time. Oh, if I'd known.
And then?
I went to bed, and it was more than an hour after that I heard my mistress scream. And down I ran, to find her tied to the chair and him on the floor with his head smashed. That's all I know.
Sir Eustace's doctor speaks of his violent behaviour.
Yes, Sir Eustace was an extremely violent man. A detestable human being, to be more precise. It is true that he once threw a decanter at me, and all because I dared to stand up to him in defence of my mistress. Sly devil. God
so they
forgive
both
me
have
that
a
I
reason
should
to want
speak
him
of him
dead.
so now that he's
So they
dead.
could definitely
But a
team up
devil
then.
he was, if ever one walked the earth. We met him only 18 months ago. She'd only just arrived in London. Yes, it was her first voyage. She'd never been from home before. Wonder with his title and his money and his false London ways. If she made a mistake, she has paid for it, if ever a woman did. She doesn't have any friends here, so it was specially hard for her.
Okay, so we have another deduction we can make. No personal life from Australia. Which leads to no acquaintance. Lady Bracknell married Sir shortly after arriving in England and remained at home during that time. There's little possibility that she or her maid are acquainted with anyone in the country. Acquainted with the sailor, lady is acquainted with someone from the rock. That could be the case, but more than likely she has no acquaintances. Unless they're both just blatantly lying to us and they did commit the murder. That definitely could be the case. What the fuck?
You should examine the body of Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
I agree. Ow. Whoa. I didn't expect all that space out there.
A hunter's cabin. The hunting scene.
Someone liked hunting, I guess. Wait, there's a gun up there.
Antique hunting weapons.
Your mom's antique.
These wine bottles are expensive and mostly from France.
So why would they leave them here? There's no robbers.
This candlestick is valuable. It is interesting that it was not also stolen.
It definitely seems to
An empty silverware box.
convenient.
It appears that the intruders have stolen the contents.
So you're telling me that that's all they stole? Doesn't quite add up to me. There has to be something else here, otherwise it would have kicked me the fuck out, so. Oh.
A bottle of wine is missing here. The criminals did not thoroughly ransack the house. They only took a little silverware.
Very interesting.
This door leads to the upstairs bedrooms. Apparently the criminals did not venture there.
Which doesn't make any
A
sense.
deer hunt. It appears that the bell rope was cut by someone taller than me.
Interesting.
A fur trader's cabin.
Very, very interesting. Let's examine the
So,
actual
Watson,
body now.
what have you learned from examining Sir Eustace's body?
Well, I can confirm that the death was instant. Sir Eustace was facing his attacker when he received the blow to his head. There are no other apparent injuries.
That must be the murder weapon. The head was cracked with the force of the blow. Barefoot, he had therefore been in bed and did not have time to fully dress. Quite a large stick, a formidable weapon.
What am I missing?
It is covered in blood. Sir Eustace might have struck his head upon it while falling from the blow. That is one possible explanation.
Okay. So we got another deduction, bent poker, dead body. I believe there might even be one more clue. Fireplace grate, dead body, and violent behavior. Doesn't go together. Okay, so let's see. So it was either death of Sir Eustace could have been due to his accidentally striking his head on the fireplace grate. Poker blow. The death of Sir Eustace could have been due to a poker blow. I don't think it's the poker though, because if you look at the poker, there's no blood on the poker. If you look, do you see it? The poker, there's no blood on it. So I don't know. Oh, there might be a little bit, but I don't think so. So I don't know how the poker could be the weapon. So we can talk to his wife about his poor health, I believe. Well, we met during this case. We met. So there's only one more guy to meet in the case. Just talk to her about her.
Please
husband's
leave
health.
my Mary alone.
You bitch! Talk to
Please
me.
leave
Oh
my Mary
God.
alone. Please leave my...
I'm
Please
gonna
leave
fuck
my...
you guys up. I guess let's look at the fucking property itself. I don't know. I don't have a reason to be out here, so... But they told me to fuck off, so... I'm gonna walk around real quick and just look. I'm not seeing a goddamn thing out here.
The death was instant.
Yeah, you already told me that, dumb fuck. So we have dialogue, but we can't fucking talk to anyone about it, so... Check the crime scene in the dining room. I fucking did. No, I didn't.
Sailor's knots. That's interesting. This rope was
Very
handled by the murderers. We need a scent hound to follow their trail. I will take it with me.
Okay.
This is the chair that Lady Brackenstall was tied to.
Okay, very intriguing.
A decanter standing next to the open bottle. An inseparable pair indeed.
Indeed.
Chateau Calon
So
Ségur,
there's the
French
missing wine
wine,
bottle.
Grand Cru.
The shelf.
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing. There is beeswing at the bottom, as if the wine had not been decanted before being poured. This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing. It is
Interesting.
rather strange that only one of these glasses has dregs of beeswing inside it, while the other two are clear.
Yeah, very interesting indeed. Okay, so now we can... Okay. So there's dialogue. We can try to talk to her again. But she might just tell us to fuck off, so... Okay, no, we can talk to her now.
There are 3 glasses on the dining room table. I was wondering if...
Oh, I forgot. When I came to myself the first time, each of them had a glass in his hand. They might have been a father and his 2 sons. They talked together in whispers, and then they left.
Your ladyship?
She's lying.
Please leave my Mary
Fuck
alone.
off.
Oh, what a horrible thing to
God
have
damn it.
happened.
I need to talk to someone about his health. Maybe I can talk to Lestrade about it.
What do you know about Sir Eustace, Inspector? What was his reputation?
A charming man when sober, but an absolute demon when he was drunk. In such moments he was apparently capable of anything.
Okay.
Why, once he splashed fuel on Lady Brackenstall's dog and set it alight.
Jesus
Another
Christ.
day threw a decanter of wine at Miss Wright's head.
The alcohol seemed to madden him.
To the point
As it
that we were
does with
forced to
most men.
intervene several times to avoid a scandal.
Okay. So, Inspector's tale, violent behavior, domestic violence. Let's see what else is there. 2 glasses. Criminals identify a glass of B-swing. Criminals identify a non-rope. Nope. Okay. 3 people. There were 2 people drinking wine out of these glasses. The remaining glasses with the B-swing consisting solely of the dregs from the other 2 glasses. That would line up with this shit. So, okay. We're gonna fast travel to Baker Street. So I'm just gonna fast travel here. So next episode we'll start it by having the dog smell the knots and see if that will do something. See if he can sniff them out. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode of Sherlock Holmes. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys want to see on the channel in the future. And I'll see you guys very soon in the next one. Stay safe out there, and peace out, guys.